And what is going on YouTube? Just another gaming channel, bringing you just another video. So guys, sorry I've been away again for a while. Just it is the insomnia, guys. It's the sleep apnea. It's all of it. It's just crippling me. And I did jump onto that. I mean, I played a few things, trying, but not recorded them. I played a bit of Destiny, but not recorded it. I know I still owe you guys about 6 armor sets. I can't remember which ones, but I do know I've just got the Hunter armor set from the Forge, so we can do that. It looks fantastic, apart from the helmet. Okay, so do you recall that? Now I've tried to record Iron Banner sessions several times, and I've been just something wrong with servers, been kicked. So I'll tell my story while we do the Heroic Lost Crew adventure on Nessus. So every week at the store, you could get. This is where you spend money if you want microtransactions, get those boxes, and you swap them out. You might get a chance of this season's armor set. Now each season, there's from Tessa's store, there's been armor sets for that season. Now you've always been able to. You can either buy these by microtransactions, or
Captain. Friendly Ghost.
You can,
I have been wondering recently what became of two
just
members of the
grind the
Exodus
game
Black
for
crew.
XP, and every time you level up, you get one of those cubes that give you a chance. But on the off chance that you might know, because the drop rate is random.
Where do we start?
Yeah.
The local Vex will have the data
random
ID
normal
to
generation,
begin
you
the
might
search.
not get the full set, and this happened to me in the past. So what Bungie and Activision did is, okay, well, once a week we're going to give you one of those armor pieces, and it'll be different every week. So as long as you go, if you play it for 6 weeks and you get those, every week on the reset, there'll be an item you don't have. So if you bought the helmet, next will be the arms, week after that will be the legs, week after that will be the chest piece, so on and so forth. Now there was since they've left Activision, we all assumed it was Activision with the microtransaction, but and it was. But since Bungie have left, I don't know if they've technically left yet or they've agreed to leave. But basically, what the problem is that Bungie have done even more devious microtransaction movements. So those things you could earn every week, even if you wasn't looking enough on the RNG, they would have it for sale for Bright Dust.
No,
With the latest update, not the Iron Banner one, the one before that, a very small one, they took it out of option. You can no longer, as I'm aware, buy the seasonal armor, which means if you don't spend money to buy
They're
it,
out there. We'll find them.
you don't get it. It can randomly drop, but now you can't buy. And now you can't definitely buy it for Dust. Yeah, there's no. Sorry, I was going the wrong way while I was off in a little dream world there. Now you can't. They don't rotate it every week. It's not a different piece every week. The pieces aren't even in the store to purchase using Bright Dust. So the only way you can win them now is through RNG. And I just turned in 3 RNG turtles on this character, not a single piece of the armor. Now all I need for my Hunter is the arms. They're very cool arms, and the set looks great. I'm pretty sure the set from the Titan is from Destiny 1, or the model of it is anyway. And I don't know about the Warlocks, I've not checked that out yet. But ultimately, they've gone in the wrong direction. We were hoping Bungie would be more consumer friendly, but it doesn't look like they are. Don't get me great, there's a lot of content in the game, but if you just go look at how many things are in the Tessera store. You look at how much time designing those ships and the colour patterns and the ghosts and emotes and all that, could be in they could be entire fucking new. They could be entirely new strikes. You put together a portion of that work. That's about as much work as there is in a strike. I mean, what's going on? Is this Bungie? Are they still attached to Activision? Can anyone answer me this? Because I used to support the store, and the only reason I did it is because I'm a nobody nothing YouTube channel, and I love the Bungie armor sets. So knowing that these would give me the armor sets, well, and I wanted to get them before everyone else because I wanted to do a video for them. Okay, does that make sense? Of course it does. So that's the problem that I was facing. So I used to buy it, but I stopped buying these because I'm like, you know what? I don't know. There's it looks like the RNG's been tweaked even more in their favour. So I'd go through £50 worth of £50 in English money worth of those things, and I would get, well, not a full set of armour. So I kind of like thought, well, is this worth it? You know, is it worth it? But ultimately, yeah, there seems to be a bit of an issue with it. We also know that when they brought Forsaken out, they removed. I used to like doing public events. There's no reason to do them other than to get a blue item. There's no reason. I mean, that don't seem like a very good reason to me. But that's what's available. They took out exotics from those events on the same day that Forsaken was released, because I've done hundreds of those and not had a single exotic. Okay, I'm just saying. Sorry if the audio bumped up then. I load it right down when the shooting started.
Captain, follow these coordinates. The Vex are testing you and have created a holographic placard for our convenience. Presumably, my missing crew
I'm a
were
bit
forced to
frustrated,
partake
guys.
in a similar
You know,
experiment.
I'm trying to also get the Forge armor. I've not played Prime yet, Gambit Prime. I don't know how to play it. I guess I'll just have to look it up like everyone else. But I'd love a team, guys. Guys, sometimes I get people who send friend requests. Now, that's great, but I don't accept them. If you could send a message as to why you want to join up, like, and play together. I only ask this because I've had some real shifty scamming, you know, people from Spain and whatnot. Just really, like, the scammers, and then they start asking for some very weird shit.
This test was meant for humans?
So
The contents have been calibrated to challenge a Guardian, though they don't refer to you by that title.
What do they call us?
Oh,
Those who wield that which we cannot simulate.
I'm a little bit sorry, guys. I'm a little bit out of sorts because I've recorded this message about this issue 4 times now, and something's gone wrong each time. I've got kicked out of oh my god, I can't get my aim on. That's got a target adjuster in it. What the hell? Ooh, shit. Okay, so yeah, I've got a target adjuster in this one. Alright, you're gonna disappear, you're gonna go. Okay, I've been to you. So what do I do then? Is that a trunk? Oh, it's another one. Okay. Okay. Right, so that don't keep them. Right. I've not done this in a long time, guys. I don't recall the pattern. That's all. Okay, they're lit. They're all lit.
Your missing crew. How did they get separated?
They disagreed with Captain Jacobson's decisions and they departed. My conflict resolution software was unable to amend the situation, so I gave them what provisions I could, more than the requisite amount. I knew they would be more vulnerable in the wild, but I could not change their fate.
Yeah, so I'm just doing a flashpoint, guys, because I wanted to talk about this in Iron Banner. Get that collector, okay. Oh, we're following him, alright. That was a fast teleport through there. So yeah, I will be playing some Iron Banner, guys, and I will be getting back into the arm sets. Anthem, man, it's a good game to play, but man, there's no end content, just like Destiny. But it hasn't seemed to us. If Destiny had not come out, and this and Anthem had, I think it would eventually become what Destiny become. It's whether the publishers will stand behind it now. I mean, look at what's happening with No Man's Sky. That's become like one of the updates on that game are massive now, and that's because they're an independent. They're not owned by a publisher. I mean, imagine what Electronic Arts. You've seen what Electronic Arts do to games like Dead Space. They were a critical and financial success. No matter what they say, they just have models of estimation where they expect the games to they expect their games to sell this many copies, and when they don't, they're like, oh, it's a failure. But man, they must whoever does the risk assessment and sales predictions and forecasting, they're leaving out key factors in their equations. One is how much the entire world of gaming hates your company, because you purchase other companies on the pretense that they're gonna have more support, more money, and then you close them down. The real reason EA buys these companies is to shut them down, because they don't want any competition. That's a reasonable assumption. And you know, so when Respawn went with EA, I was like, that's the death of Titanfall. You know, maybe it's not. I mean, maybe now they've done a good Respawn.
We'll keep looking.
They did that
I appreciate
Battle Royale
your
game.
efforts, Captain.
Maybe,
Friendly Ghost.
you know, maybe I know people have gone back to look at Titanfall. So Titanfall was an amazing game that got released by EA, I believe on purpose, at the wrong time. And that way they had reasons to shut it down. It's not giving them the money that they think they deserve. But yeah, Bungie have gone the same way, guys. They've taken away the weekly rotation of the seasonal armor sets that you could buy with Dust. Right, Dust. And that's a real problem, isn't it? Think about it. A real problem. Because now you can't get them only through randomization or buying the microtransactions. And the randomization is so poor that you might not get them. I mean, when I bought 50 quid's worth, I mean that's a lot of orbs, man. It's a lot of those green cubes to open. I mean, but man, it wasn't right till the end when I opened almost all of them that I actually got one last piece once. This was a different set, but I don't know what to do.
Safe.
The bodies are outside my sensor range, but I can detect them through your scan.
Nah, I'm wearing these because the pulse rifle reload. Rather not.
Yes, friendly ghost. The memory of what happened to them will live forever in me. And so, in a way, they will never die.
I love that helmet. Reminds me of cyberpunk sort of genre. Cyberpunk 2077 maybe. I do. I really love it. Like, it looks like a sort of cyberpunk police force, you know, in that dystopian sort of system of the future, you know. Yeah. Anyway, sorry guys. Oh well. I'm just doing a flashpoint. I'm just trying to get a flashpoint done, warm up a bit, and then upload this so you guys know that I'm uploading, and I will be uploading Iron Banner. Guys, like some people, like I said, some people send me friend requests, but I've had some real dodgy spam emails. I've had like bullshit, you know, sex emails trying to get me to talk sexy and do that shit, and then they come down, leading me down to, oh, I'm on this website and I'm locked out and I need your credit card number to unlock it, and I'm like, yeah, yeah, I don't think so. So if you do send me a friend request, like some people do, in the messages, just let me know what it's about. Yeah, if you're up for playing, you know, if you want to, you know, put together, because like I'd love to do the. What's the end game content? Oh, there's a city one. Dungeons, not dungeons. Raids. Come think it's like I've only done first and second raid, and only a couple of times at that, so I couldn't remember those if I tried. But I've not done the city one. I've not done any of them really after that, just because. Well, I mentioned before that the main people I played with in Destiny 1. They just went away, and then the new people I played in Destiny 2. When I started my own thing, we could just never get people. Just didn't want to do them. They never went enough people together to do them. It was really weird. I'm in a new clan. And clan are cool enough, but I only know like one or two of them, and they've already got their clique that they play with when it comes to things like raids. And so, you know, I don't really get invited because I'm not. You know, they've already got their set teams. And so do I want, you know, a new clan? Maybe that'd be kind of cool. But I'd like people so that I can do. There's certain things that I had to do a Nightfall single player the other day, on solar burn against Cabal, so they were solar burn. And it's just, I did it because I'm on the Thorn quest, and I needed to do, that were the best way to get the resources I need. So, oh, by the way, just a quick tip, the Thorn quest, you know, you have to, if you get a choice to do certain activities to get the resources you need, one of them is you've got to kill warlocks, you've got to kill hunters, or you've got to kill titans. That's one of the options, or you can do like the blind well or whatever, or escalation protocol. Well, if you play as a warlock and you've got to defeat warlocks, when you die, it rewards you because you're a warlock. The same with titans, the same with hunters. So you can actually play as your character and get additional resources because you're one of the characters that died. You know, you're one of the play types that died. So don't forget that, guys. Please don't forget that. 80%. Alright, 80%. Oh, I don't want to do that one. Oh, I probably don't want to do that one. Oh, what's this? See, this is a problem. I've unlocked all these when it comes to one character, so I never bother with others, and I really should. So track him. This is an Arbit. Is that the Use an Arbit one? Yeah. Alright, so I've got several things to do for. Yeah, because I've done all of them on one. I've done all of them with one character. I've done maybe like 2/3, half to 2/3, maybe 3/4 with another, and you know, I've done various forges so far on this character. I wasn't planning on doing it until, you know, then I'm like, oh no, but the armor. You know, I want the armor. Oh, I really wish the rampage would last a little bit longer, just a little bit, because if you don't have a fast reload on hand cannons, you know, same with kill clip as well, because that's more reliant on hand cannons than on the reload. Oh crap! Wish I'd like one of these that did 190. That'd be so cool. What have we got? Yeah, I can do this. That'd be nice. It's really weird having. It's really weird having not having. Well, that's good in some cases when you don't use your super lux. You get your regen on your grenades is brilliant, but 2 grenades is fantastic in Iron Banner. But then, you know, I've not used this in a long time, and I don't know, 1 grenade and constantly getting hit and getting your super. Well, it's your. No, it's not your super, is it? It's your. Well, you're. What is it? Grants ability energy when you're damaged. So every time you get shot, you get ability. Now, what does that mean? Is that super ability or roll ability? Because I thought I saw my super bar going up. Here we go. Oh, probably going to want some arc based. Where's my SMG? Oh, I transferred it over to.
I detect another fallen mining crew. You are the expert, Captain. What would you like to do?
Let's take that drill out of commission.
An excellent idea.
Where is it?
like they think they can
Indeed.
outrun us.
So guys, we'll finish this up. I don't know if we might need to do 5% or something. And then I'll get you back in. We'll get into some trials, not trials. I'm banner. I was going to do Titan first because I've got other, you know, Thorn and Last Word and all sorts of lots of other quests tied up to killing people in Crucible. So I might as well do it. But I always want to go for the Hunter armor first because that's by far the best. Oh shit, I missed that. Oh no, I didn't. Oh dear me. Oh dear me. Now just die. It's not going to headshot. Firepower to... I know what's going next. Sorry, I'm miles away from Mike, guys. I hope you're picking up this stuff. I do apologise. Zero out of 4 extractors defeated. No, we blew some up, man. That means we've got to do them all in one go before we destroy the yellows. Like, we've got to get these things blown up, man. We've got to find them first. There's one. There's one. Ah, it wasn't true, it's a glitch. Okay, I know what it was.
There it goes. Glimmer everywhere.
That one grenade, man. See why it's nice to have Armamentarian on. One grenade and that, and it just does a lot of damage. I've been Armamentarian on 2 of those beasties. Where's the ring? Oh, we stood in it. Who's going after the big guy? I guess I'll go after him in my someone. 2 people. If that would have had a grenade kill behind it, or 3, it would have been at 3 times the power. That's what's cool about those stories. I don't have sunspots on this one. What are you talking about? I don't have. Have they buffed the abilities? Oh. No, we need a place to shoot through, dude. Will this be enough for 20%? I don't think it'll be enough.
Glimmer, check. Drill, check. Done.
Of all the kinds of boredom I experience, your constant success is least annoying.
Oh, cool. Now, what did I... There's no other option. So how did I get... Huh. After hitting an enemy with your throwing hammer, picking up hammer triggers your health regen. Somehow I didn't know that. Don't know why I didn't know that. But I was creating what looked like sunspots, and this hammer can't do that. So that's really weird. Anyway, guys, let's have a look. Let's see where we're at, because let's just get some of these done. So I think this might be the right. I haven't picked up on the Titan. I haven't picked up the Thorn. I'm doing the Thorn quest on the Warlock, so I'm not picked up yet. I'll do it on each one just for. I need to do that. I just never been bothered to get around to do it. I've done that on one character, and that I'd like to do, but again, I don't have people to play raids with. Imagine Destiny 1. I was like the people that took. I was one of the guys that took people through raids, and me and my team would do a raid in 45 minutes on Destiny 1, any of them, and we'd do the boss on hard in about 6-7 minutes, 10 minutes at a push. We'd usually not make mistakes, and then we'd take people through and spend 8, 9, 12 hours on a boss fight, and I'd not make a single mistake, and then you know, come on, fellas. Yeah. So anyway, there we go, guys. We're going to leave it at that. It's a 26-minute. We're just actually. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. See if we did the flashpoint. Let's check. Yes, we did. All right. Let's go and get our little treat, shall we? So basically, to round up, guys, Bungie have gone even further into the microtransactions by taking out the seasonal armor that you can only get through microtransaction or through random RNG that allows you to get them. Now the problem is, so I remember one season when I got everything apart from a helmet, and that's after buying £50 worth and the ones that I'd worn. I didn't get the helmet. So what they did, which is fair, for those that don't want it straight away, you can get it 1 item per week. Every week it resets. They've taken that out. They took that out week before last. I noticed the update, went in to see what were different. Straight away I noticed that they're selling exotic armor pieces up on the top right, ornaments. That's a real problem. It's a real problem. So we got the yeah, we got that. Okay, I got an Notorious Engram. Maybe so there should be increasing updates on the. So I've not got any masterwork weapons unless they come masterworked, or unless they're their old ones that wasn't as expensive. But well, I want to level up all my armor pieces, not just one favourite piece. So I can never do. It's too expensive. I mean, I'm always every week I'm down to 0 because I'll upgrade a few. Because I'm trying to get 700, I'll upgrade a few pieces. Yeah. Right. So.
Good luck.
We got one of those. I've got 2 of those. Yeah, I can buy one every day for 10. But the shards, man, I had something like 4,000 shards at one point, and I'd probably use tens of thousands. But I went through them all to get. I went through them all to keep to try and you know, it's complicated, but basically, yeah. I mean, I'm down to legendary shards, a couple hundred. There was an accident once where I accidentally bought something like 6 shards for like 360 or something.
Accessing node 7874B.
And it cost me, but
Accessing
on every
7874C.
usable resource that I need, the shards that, well, you know, can you believe deleting exotics don't give you those shards? You get 5 legendary engrams. Now, I would delete. It's been a while since I've deleted an exotic, so I deleted one. I'm like expecting those shards, didn't get any. I'm like, oh shit. And then I was going to infuse one into another for just the cost of money. But I'm like, well, I need the shards, so I deleted a really high level, because I've been getting quite a few of those bows, basically. You know, the bows from the forge. Because I mainly do that forge. I really should do other ones, yeah. So, I mean, it's a good bow. It feels a bit like Thorn, I suppose. It's good on. It's really good on the. It's great on the hunter. Where you got the hunter exotics that you can pull back that bow, and it doesn't lose its. It doesn't use its poison charge, because you can only hold it back for like maybe 1 second, and you got to shoot, or yeah. So am I going to go into here looking a complete mess? I'm going to have to, aren't I? Into Iron Banner when I do it. But maybe I can paint this galactic-ish white like the others. I think I have the arms for this as well, don't I? I bet I've got the feet somewhere. Yeah, we'll go with the... So that's not very good. I want to delete it, but it's the only one of this I've got. But it's not a very good slideshow at the moment. It's a good gun overall, so I kept it. So guys, we just got, sorry, I keep moving away. Oh, my bad. It's because my monitor's right over this side, and you know, I've had to rearrange a few things because my cat wanting to. Well, my cat's rearranged everything actually. So, what do I look like then? It's not too bad. I mean, it looks a bit fallen-y, and I don't like that. But still, it's better than, you know. I bet if you get the right colours on it, it'll be all right. Ooh, it's not what I want. So I really want to play like that, but the fast reload, fastball machine gun scavenger doesn't really help on Crucible. I mean, fastball might, but not much. And I want to try that for once, but see if it makes a big difference. That's all. But I need pulse rifle. I need pulse rifle. I need a pulse rifle. I need a pulse rifle basically. So I need to do something like that. And I really don't like wearing different parts of armor. Sometimes I do because it looks so much better than the original. So okay, I got a helmet there. All right. See, have I already got the helmet? I might already have the helmet. No. So there's the helmet. Okay. No arms. I've got the chest, and I've got the. So that's, you know, that's taken me, well, quite a while to get that since, you know. But anyway, suffice to say, there we go. So they've changed that, guys. They've changed the. Look, they've changed the Tesseverus shop. Okay.
Welcome.
Here is where you could buy the seasonal armor set that you can only get during the season. So this armor set you could only get during the season of the Drifter. Now what they've done is replaced it with an ornament, and there was a different ornament last week. So they've removed your option. So secretly they've done that so that you can no longer wait and be patient and get the full set, which I think is really disgusting, because armors and weapons are what make up this game, guys. You've got so much stuff already in the store. Stop. Just stop, okay? Stop with the armor and shit like that. It doesn't give us any more benefits by getting it than anyone else, but it looks cool. It's one of the nice looking armor sets for the hunter. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna stop this now. All right, I'm gonna start that rendering process, and I'm gonna upload that, and then I'm gonna play some Iron Banner, if that's all right with you guys. The first game I played, I got booted out halfway through for some sort of error. But anyway, guys, I thank you, and I will see you all on the next one. So cheers.